Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Cyclones and the Fireballs. And up next, third division singles matchup here, Amigorena and Carballo. Go at it. Carballo winless in this singles season. Amigorena just one win, 1-3. That came against Urbieta. We're ready to go here with match number 3, Carballo and Amigorena.
Bote forehand by Carballo, stopped by Amigorena. Amigorena from the forehand to the inside. Carballo. The ball hit the pad, and the pad is bad. First point for Amigorena and the Fireballs. Fault, over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand and 7 line. Ball missed to the inside. 2 points for Amigorena. He serves for the Fireballs.
And trying to run around that serve and take it on the forehand. Also, no look back behind him. We've seen him do that in some practices. And game speed a little bit harder to pull off that combination off the catch.
That's another over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand and 7 line. Carballo from the forehand, hard to the inside. Here's a rebote left side by Amigorena. Carballo keeps it on the forehand. Low and hard. Amigorena, laser-like focus on that ball to make the return. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Awkward bounce will score. Carballo's on the board with a point. He serves.
Yeah, certainly was. Kicking up very high up in front of Amigorena's face. He's probably thinking about taking that one waist or shoulder level. That one kicked up above his head. Yeah, gets Carballo up on the board. Bit of a slow start for Carballo, moving wildly out there, and on that rebote attempt and off the serve that he missed, which is not usually a good sign. We'll see if he can lock back into this one.
Excellent catch by Amigorena off a powerful serve by Carballo. Rebote, the rebound off the back wall. Play it high and inside, a little too high. That's out of play. 3 points for Amigorena, the Fireballs. He has the serve.
He sometimes gets in these modes where he's more worried about throwing the ball as hard as he can and making the spectacular catch as opposed to just playing the game and keeping the ball in play, catching one more than his opponent, all the cliches and simple things that you really want to do to have success in the sport. I mean, you're seeing it so far. Missed serve, took his eye off it, rebote with one hand, and then that one well in the overhead screen.
Rebote left side. Here's a catch by Carballo. He winds up. Drop shot. Drops too short. That's 4 points for Amigorena. Amigorena has a serve for the Fireballs. Yeah, that's an example of what you're talking about. I mean, realistically, you want to get some points on the board here, and a drop shot definitely is changing things up from behind the 8 line. But, I mean, it goes to reason. You don't even have to know that much about our sport. The further back you are, the softer you throw it, the less likely it is to hit the front wall.
Right.
Here's the backhand by Amigorena. Rebote to the inside. Carballo makes a beautiful save. What a catch by Amigorena. Backhand from the 9 line. Carballo looks for the rebote. Amigorena from the 7 line. Inside he goes. Carballo one-handed grab and the backhand from the 9 line. Rebote. 2-all. Not opening. Stopped by Carballo. Carballo powerfully from the forehand. Scooped up beautifully, perfectly by Amigorena. Here's Carballo. Backhand from the 8. Amigorena from the 11. Backhand. Powerfully thrown, and Carballo's there. Carballo touched the overhead screen. That's out of play. 5 points for Amigorena. Possible set point.
Well, another one. Just trying to power that forehand overhead and losing sight of where that overhead screen is, catching a piece. But Amigorena, I mean, throwing some shots, moving Carballo around, but Hasn't had to work all too hard for these points. 5-1, looking to take this opening set.
Carballo from the forehand, powerfully to the front wall. Amigorena's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote coming to the forehand. Rebote forehand. Beautiful scoop by Amigorena. Here's the backhand, dropping low on the back to a Chula to score. That is point and set to Amigorena. Winning that first set, 6-1. Minute 30 goes on the board. We'll come back out, play our next set. My, oh my. So Amigorena, who struggled throughout the beginning of this 2024 spring season, has played better week by week without looking back. Like when we look at Ubia, for instance. Ubia had, when he started doing well, he had a couple steps back, a couple steps forward, a couple steps back. Not Amigorena. Amigorena has just, it's
linear path up.
It's just been a linear path up, no question about it.
You see there the Chula. Yeah, doing that salute, because sometimes, especially on this court, it's hard to find that spot where it just dies. And you saw Manu do it. And
you can throw it towards it.
Yeah.
You can throw it in the general direction, vicinity. You know, throw it high over your opponent's head, have it drop low in the backcourt, and hopefully hit that sweet spot between the floor and back wall that makes it die. But actually throwing it with any degree of consistency here at Magic City is next to impossible. It happens.
And sometimes you see it actually more towards the middle of the court as opposed to back in the corner where you typically want those backhands to drop. Manu was able to do it in the singles match, and then Amigorena puts one up the middle to end it 6-1.
There you see Carballo sitting solo, which is typically what he does. He sometimes gets feedback, other times he's more
he knows.
Contemplative and just likes to, he's got Bueno in his ear right there. Amigorena just staying locked in and focused. Yeah,
I mean, a player of his caliber, not much to say after, a set like that. Just got to regroup and come out here for set number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our next set. Rebote forehand is up, caught by Amigorena. Backhand from the 8 line, powerfully thrown. Low to the back wall, Carballo's there. Amigorena, good focus on the ball, hard to the inside, it scores. Oh, Andrew, I need to score. Amigorena, yeah. See on the replay there, Carballo going to that. He likes to slide into it. It's a habit, vestigial, I think, from his baseball career. Beautiful catch by Carballo. Powerful forehand. Rebote save on the forehand of Amigorena. Here's Carballo midcourt. Blasted hard to the inside, and Amigorena is there. Backhand caught by Carballo. Carballo powerfully from the forehand. Rebote left side. Scoop. Drop shot. Amigorena takes off, gets there, flips it back. This ball's in play. Carballo's got it. Yeah. Missed the rebote. Such good effort by both players to try to make that play. Amigorena has 2 points.
Yeah, good smart throw. Just got to get something to pass Carballo. Drops off the back wall at a pretty sharp angle. That's a tough one to dig out. But see here again on the drop shot, just kind of flicked it up there, going through the motions. And that 3-wall play. Killed the speed off the sidewall, the back wall, and trying to make a great effort on that rebote. Just coming up short.
Carballo keeps it on the forehand at the 13 line. Big right side. Here's Amigorena from the 11. Backhand. Goes off the tip of Carballo's cesta. That's 3 points for Amigorena and the Fireballs. He has the serve.
This is the case in all other sports, too. You want to stay on your 2 feet, if at all possible. Carballo leaping a little bit early, mistimed the catch. Never want to be caught in the air if you don't have to be.
Big right side by Carballo again. This one passes. Rebote left side with control by Amigorena. Rebote forehand. Save is made by Amigorena. Carballo winds up inside. Rebote forehand save does not clear the overhead screen. That's a point for Carballo. He has the serve for the Cyclones.
Well, first point for Carballo, and the first throw that he's taken a little bit off of it on that forehand. He doesn't need all the power that he has to pass consistently.
Carballo plays better. A controlled Carballo plays better.
I said that one not close to the overhead screen, passing easily and setting up that point. That could be a sign that things are turning here, because I mean we've played what?
100%.
11 points now in this match, and that's the first one where he actually been a little bit of thought that went into the throw. I think Carballo maybe back into this one here, see if he can come back in this second set. It's a good serve.
That serve will score as an ace. 2 points for Carballo. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Carballo's a confidence-driven player, a streaky player. He just needs to see one go in the basket or make one spectacular catch, and he could be off to the races. Maybe that serve is just what he needed. Only down 1 point here after being down 3-0 just a few moments ago.
We are tied up at 3-3. Off the ace by Carballo. He serves.
It's coming in hard, crossing the sidewall high, deep in the backcourt. Perfect, just absolutely perfect for Carballo there.
Fault over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Powerful backhand by Amigorena. Rebote, forehand. Catch made at the 10 line. Here's the backhand. Rebote to the inside. Carballo's there. Amigorena, fine catch. Powerful backhand. Amigorena keeps it on the right side at the 8 line. Low and hard to the inside. Carballo's there. Scoop by Amigorena. Carballo makes the catch in the air. Powerful throw to the inside. What a scoop by Amigorena. Got around Carballo to make the catch. Rebote left side. Caught by Carballo. Amigorena to the inside. Carballo with the scoop.
My.
He's up and makes the return. Beautifully played. 2-all. Does not open up. Stopped by Carballo. What a catch by Amigorena. Carballo to the inside will score. Such a beautifully played point by both players. Carballo leads 4-3.
A lot of good signs here now for Carballo. I mean, the serve got him back into this set, and then that spectacular catch. He said, Stu, it doesn't take much to refocus Carballo.
No.
And that type of catch right there, windshield wiper scoop, beautifully done. Love to see that by Carballo. Take another look at this. Hard to the inside. Look at that. Breaks the wrist, catches it about a line behind him, and gets it off in time. And then back on the wall. Just missed by Amigorena. Well, what a comeback here for Carballo now. Leading in this second set.
Excellent catch by Amigorena off a hard serve by Carballo. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Here's Amigorena. Drop shot. Scores on the second bounce. 4-4 is the score. Amigorena serves for the Fireballs.
No, we haven't seen the drop shot from the costado of Amigorena. Shoulder level throw from the left side of the player's body. He can throw the 2-wall, the drop shot, split placement, outside placement. But the main thing it does is your opponent has to respect that you can throw those shots, keeps the defense honest. You can't commit until Amigorena throws it. Just unable to get there before the second bounce on that drop shot.
Powerful serve by Amigorena. Here's Carballo. Amigorena from the 10 line. Drop shot, my oh my. 2 bounces ruled before the catch was made. That gets Amigorena to 5 points and a possible match point.
know, Carballo baits people into throwing the ball hard back to him to allow for those spectacular catches. Amigorena, I mean, you see how deep he is. His first step is back, and he's already at the 12 line. So what do? Make sure you hit the front wall. That's certainly high enough. And even still, yeah, got the second bounce before Carballo could get up to it. And he's one of the fastest guys on the roster. So if he can't get up to it, don't think you're going to see anybody get up to it in time. Very well done by Amigorena. Hope he can keep this to straight sets.
Beautiful catch by Amigorena off a hard thrown ball by Carballo. Rebote for Carballo. 2-all. Stopped by Amigorena on the forehand. Hard to the inside in passing.
Yep.
That will score for the win. Point, set, and a hard fought match going for Amigorena in the Fireballs, taking it in straight sets, 6-1, 6-4.
Great match there for Amigorena, getting his second win in singles on this season, his opening season of play in Battle Court. Coming up next, a chance for Inaki and Cabrera to complete a perfect double season. Their opponents, Bueno and Manu. This is going to be a good one in the third division in about 2 minutes. Take a look at that game day scoreboard now. 3.5 points for the Fireballs. 1 win away from a game day win to close out their regular season. And you see now just 1.5 points separating these two teams. The Fireballs can finish ahead of the Cyclones at the end of this regular season. But first, we're going to hear from Amigorena, second win in singles this year.
All right, Amigorena, congratulations on winning that match. Carballo has one of the most unique styles in this division. What was the key to slowing him down and getting this victory?
For this match, for this game, I feel comfortable since the beginning. I play very good first set. The second one I start good, but Carballo is a good player and he played good. But at the end, I get the last 2 points and I get the victory. So very happy.
Well, Amigorena, again, congratulations on winning that match. See what else happens in today's game day.
Thank you, and let's go Fireballs.